Black ombre is such a pretty design but so challenging because black is one of the hardest colors to blend. In this video, I will show you a simple trick on how you can do this and also try a new brand. It is called Paddie. We will try Polygel and use dual forms to do extensions. Coming up.
Hello guys, this is Anastasia. Let's unpack the kit I received from Paddie. I have a few kits and they all are very similar. The only difference is the color of the polygel, and besides the two with polygel, we also have multiple tools. Let's take a closer look at the products. It includes a tube of 15 grams of polygel, a small kit of dual forms, polygel brush, this one is pretty good by the way, metallic pusher, plastic clip for dual forms. I also have a base coat and a no wipe top coat. We're going to use these for nail extensions. This cuticle oil smells so good and looks so pretty with some flowers inside. This is a liquid latex that we can use to protect the skin from the colors, and besides we have gel nail polish remover in the bottle. Let's try polygel. I have multiple colors, they all have this protective seal, and I'm going to try natural pink color first. I will apply it on the tip. The consistency is medium thin. I would say it's pretty comfortable to use, and this color is semi-transparent. This is the consistency that you can use with dual forms as well as tips or traditional forms. The rest of the colors are more pigmented, more like pink and nude, and there is one color on the right, the black one, that immediately caught my attention, and I knew that we need to do extensions using these colors. Let's get started. This is my client for today with natural nails, and first we need to do some prep before we proceed to extensions. I will start by pushing back her cuticles with orange wood stick. Then I proceed to dry manicure to prep her cuticles and nails for nail extensions. You may notice that there are so many kits out there that include polygel and dual forms in the same kit, and I think this is for a reason, because to me, polygel and dual forms is a perfect combination. Yes, you can use dual forms with hard gel, with acrylic, it is definitely possible, but it's not so convenient because hard gel is too runny, so you can't really comfortably apply it into the dual forms. And acrylic is going to cure on air, so you need to be super fast to apply it, and also you need to work with the perfect consistency, otherwise it's not going to work. But with polygel, you don't have any of these problems because it has the same consistency and you can mold it as long as you like. You can put it into the dual form, you can apply it on the nail, and it is going to cure only when you cure it in the lamp. That's why they work so well together. Honestly, when I first tried dual forms back in 2008, I believe I didn't really like them. I thought this is the product that is not for professionals. I know how to do sculptured nails. I use regular forms. I do not need any dual forms. But ever since the polygel product was launched, I realized that this is the perfect duo. Especially now when we have so many different kinds of polygel, different colors, there are so many different things that you can do with them, and I'm going to try one of those today with this client. But with any extensions, it doesn't matter which product you use, you always want them to last. That's why it's so important to do the prep properly. You need to clean the cuticle from the nail plate, you need to push back the cuticles and make sure that the surface of the nail plate is dry and clean. There are multiple ways to do this. If you do not know how to do dry manicure, you can also do it using hand file. Meanwhile, I'm almost done with the prep. I push up the cuticles and finally I take off the surface shine. I prefer using buffer 180 grit side. As you take off the surface shine, you need to turn the surface of the nail plate from shiny, and sometimes it may look oily, into matte. Once you do that, you have around 40 minutes before this shine will be back on the nail. So if you know that you're working slowly or you're working on yourself, I would recommend doing this to one hand only, do extensions, and then proceed to another one. Since we're going to do nail extensions using dual forms, the shape of the free edge doesn't matter that much, but I personally prefer to make it as short as possible because it is going to be more convenient to apply them, and also the nail is not going to be visible from the other side. And finally, I'm going to trim the cuticles, only the dead tissue, nothing else, using manicure scissors. This part is optional, you don't have to do this. The most important is to prep the surface of the nail plate, and also some clients don't even need that. Some people are lucky enough to not have visible cuticles, and you just do not need to trim anything. Meanwhile, I'm done, and let's proceed to nail extensions. This is how the clean surface of the nail plate looks. And now to create a better adhesion, we need to apply the hydrator and let dry. Make sure that the surface of the nail is completely dry before you apply the next step, which is non-acid primer. Make sure that you are not touching the skin. You need to apply it only onto the nail plate. And before we proceed to application, I would like to add something to the black polygel, some colorful flakes. We could use black polygel by itself, it's going to look great, but what if we add a little sparkle? Because we already know that this product is semi-transparent, so I think these flakies are going to look great. So I added a little bit, and now we need to apply base coat. Do not apply too much, and then you need to cure it in LED for 30 seconds. Then we're going to use black polygel with some flakes that we already added into the dual form. You can use pusher, you can use orange wood stick to apply it, it's up to you, or if you're not using a pre-made mixture, you just use polygel on its own, you can apply it directly from the tube onto the dual form. And then using polygel brush, I'm going to apply it to make sure that I have little product near the cuticle and more product in the middle, and press it onto the nail. Then I freeze cure it for 5 to 10 seconds and remove the remaining product. This is important because if you will fully cure it for 1 minute, you will not be able to do this. This product is going to be hard, but when it's just freeze cured, it's possible. We decided to switch to another shape. These are coffin-shaped dual forms, and I apply them the same way. Make sure you do not have too much near the cuticles, and then I just make sure that I have enough product along the sidewalls. Because if the product will be missing, you will not have enough product there, and eventually these nails may break. Then I apply it onto the nail. If you see some excess product from the sides, that's okay. You can fix it right away before even freeze curing. Then you can freeze cure it, take a look. Maybe there's something you would like to fix, and if there is nothing to fix, if you're satisfied with the look, then you can fully cure it for 1 minute. I expected that black polygel is going to look great with these flakes, but I didn't expect that it's going to turn into ombre, honestly. I planned to do black nails only. After freeze curing, you can also fix the product underneath to make sure it's smooth, so you will not need to spend some extra time filing the product underneath. Make sure it's not too thick and you do not have extra product right under the nail. I always liked this smoky look of the jelly black products, but it's so hard to mix them by yourself. So I really enjoy working with this one because this black color is like a jelly black, and once we add some flakes, it looks even better. And since the product is semi-transparent, when you apply it near the cuticle, it looks almost transparent because there's less product. And then it's more black in the apex area and on the free edge because we have more product there. By the way, this is also a great way to check if your application is on point. If you see the opposite, the cuticle area is too dark and the product is too transparent along the sidewalls or in the middle, maybe you do not have enough product there. In this case, do not rush, do not apply the product onto the nail. You can take it off the dual form, reapply it again and apply it on the nail. Because once you cure it, it is going to be pretty hard to fix it. Apply it onto the nail, slide towards the cuticle but not under the cuticle, flash cure for 10 seconds, then apply it underneath and make sure that it's smooth. I'm using alcohol with a brush to make sure it's not sticking up to the product, and then fully cure for 1 minute. Extensions are finished, and now we're about to do the most satisfying part of the extensions with dual forms, taking off the dual forms. Sometimes it feels a little scary. When I did it for the first time, I was really worried that I'm going to take the dual form with the nail. But if you cured it for 1 minute, if you're not sure, you can do it for 2 minutes. There's nothing to be worried about, just take them off. And this is how we get beautiful nails with perfect smooth surface. Now all we need to do is to make sure that they have identical length and shape. So mostly I'm going to file and shape them on the free edge and a little bit along the sidewalls. I will also need to file around the cuticle, and I'm going to do this using carbide bit. It's more convenient for me because with a hand file you can do this as well, but you can touch accidentally the skin of your client. With carbide bit, I'm touching only the product. But this is just an option. It is absolutely possible to do nail extensions with dual forms without using electric nail file. Just make sure that you smooth out the surface underneath with a brush. Since I made some of the nails shorter than we planned to, I also need to file them underneath because some of them are kind of thick. But you can see that I don't really need to file a lot because I already fixed it with a brush. By the way, if you are filing the product underneath, do not forget to take off this sticky residue before doing this. Otherwise, your drill bit may clog a little bit. Finally, I'm going to shape the sidewalls with 180 grit file. I mostly do this because when you use dual forms, you have a little bit of excess products on the sides. However, make sure that you do not overfile them. If you choose the correct size of the dual form, you don't need to do this too much. And also, I prefer to buff the surface of the nails, which is not necessary, but I prefer to do this because I filed the cuticle area already with the e-file, and I think it's just easier to apply the top coat whenever the surface is matte. I use 180 grit buffer to do this, and after buffing, filing and shaping, make sure that you remove all the dust. I always ask my client to wash their hands before applying the top coat, and yes, this is absolutely safe. Do not worry, it is not going to ruin anything because the product is already fully cured. I definitely enjoyed working with this polygel, and it is perfect for using with dual forms. Now take a look at this beautiful color. I think they look pretty even when they're matte, but we definitely need some glossy top coat here because we have some shine inside. Apply and cure for 30 seconds in LED. I also applied it underneath, so they will be shiny from all of the sides. This is the final look. They remind me of some kind of cosmic nails. Inside they look like a black ombre with some glitter, and outside they look like some midnight sky. Let me know what do you think about this nail art. All the links to the products that I used will be in the description box as usual. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here on my channel, consider subscribing as I post new nail art tutorials and product reviews, just like this one every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye.